ツマンおじ今日のニュースを読みます。NBC News. Five worrying employment trends buried in the latest job report. The latest federal job report reveals rising unemployment among the black workers, disappearing factory jobs, and lopsided growth in the healthcare sectors. On Tuesday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics released the delayed job data from the last 2 months, showing the U.S. shed 105,000 jobs in October and added 64,000 jobs in November. But a deeper look at the employment data reveals several trends that could spell the trouble for the U.S. labor market if they maintain their current trajectory. Job creation began to falter in April. Step back from the report and taking a look at the 2025 so far, job growth appears to have started faltering in April, around when the President Donald Trump announced his Liberation Day tariff. The year started off strong with job creation in the first 4 months, averaging about 122,000 per month. That's when the problem began to appear. From May through November, job growth slowed to the pace of about 32,000 a month. Put another way, about a quarter as many positions have been created monthly since May than during the first 4 months of the year. But the monthly data itself can be obscure overall trend, with numbers that rise and fall from the month to month and the political spin on all sides. Overall, since May, there have been 4 months when the payroll increased and 3 months when they fall. Those 3 months of losses are a sharp departure from the recent past. To find the last time there was any month when the country lost more jobs than it gained. You'd have to go back to 2020, when the COVID-19 pandemic paralyzed the U.S. economy and cost millions of workers their jobs. Black unemployment is rising sharply. The unemployment rate among the black workers has risen higher and faster than the overall rates of joblessness in recent months. In May, black unemployment fell to a low for the years of 6.0%, a rate that was just 1.8 percentage points above the overall unemployment rate that month. By November, the unemployment rate among the black workers stood at 8.3%, a full 3.7 points higher than that of the broader U.S. workforce. The rate of job losses for black workers is also outpacing the population overall. From May through November, the U.S. unemployment rate rose just 0.4%, but the black unemployment climbed 2.3%. Job gains are concentrated in just 2 sectors. In what Morgan Chase called concerning development, detailing data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics revealed that nearly all the private job growth over the past 2 months was in just the 2 sectors, healthcare and social service. In November, home healthcare aides and nursing home positions led the growth in the healthcare job. Among the social service positions, individual and family service, the category that included the service for the elderly and disabled people, were the fastest growing category last month. Indeed, sales economics noticed that most of the job growth this year came from the healthcare and social service sectors. Factory jobs are disappearing. If health and social welfare jobs are big winners this year among the private sector positions, manufacturing and white-collar service are the losers. Outside the government employment, which fell further than any other sector, the biggest sector losses this year were in an 80,000 job decline in business service job and the loss of 63,000 jobs in manufacturing. According to economist Jack Fritz at the Sage Economy, those manufacturing jobs were eliminated despite the Trump administration's pledge to revitalize domestic manufacturing in the president's second term. As for white-collar job cuts, those come amid the rapid adoption of artificial intelligence across the workplaces. While it's not immediately clear how many jobs lost are directly tied to AI, a recent estimate from the Goldman Sachs said that if AI were adopted across the board, it could displace the 6 to 7% of the U.S. workforce. Teen unemployment has surged. The unemployment rate for teens jumped to 16.3% in November after having hit 13.2% in the most recent job report in September, before the government shutdown. That's the highest teen unemployment level since August 2020, when the COVID had millions of worried parents keeping their teenagers home and out of workforce. 以上です。